Wow.
Cool. You guys teach you like PCA?
Please let us know what you're doing. Please introduce to us what you're doing and everything so that we can follow.
I want to do all my days. I didn't forget my password.
Okay.
With
a lot of reading for you.
shoot.
That's great. Oh, very cool. Learning third class, learning about stocks. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, we're in IT. That's what we do. That's our main business. So we're learning all the same areas.
But they tell Michael his English is entering.
Okay, no,
He's good. He's good.
you know, Saturday just with all of them for here.
In 2 weeks.
The guy they follow.
2 weeks. Yeah.
Wait, what happened to all my VMs?
Yeah.
Sorry, just give me 1 second. Evans, you can pause it just separate. Let me figure out my VM. Oh,
I'm
Okay.
he's been chill. Chill.
okay, at least I can get
Yeah.
into my
Over here.
okay.
Water. Are you guys at PCA? No. So I live in Nashville, so we have like different mission academies, and we have FRA. It's 2 FRAs, Franklin Road Academy.
Hey. Michael, can you please excuse that, please?
At Father Ryan, and then you have like PCA.
This man, if I can get the go in this mode.
Academy in Nashville.
This man just read
Battleground. Yeah. They have like Brentwood Christian Academy, PCA. Yeah.
okay, I think I'm in. So let me bring this one up. So the task he had was he had a server running SQL, I think SQL 2012, and he's supposed to move it to SQL 2022. So they need him to do a nightly refresh of this database, right? So he needed to automate that process, and I know we keep saying it and we say it also in interviews. So I will just create some scenarios, and based on that, I will use it to automate it. It shouldn't take probably like let's see if we can do it in about 20 minutes.
Well, not all of it.
So I'm setting up the stage. So let's create
they have some other.
Sorry guys, I'm just joining the call.
Is that Tony?
Yes, boss.
Fantastic. Yeah, good. So Tony, I want to look at the scenario you had. So let's use it to solve a problem here. So let me see the database that we can use for that.
No, you're good.
Fantastic. Okay. So I'm going to connect to SQL 01, and I'm going to connect to SQL 02. So databases. So let us I want us to automate DBO1 and DBO2. So let me come here. I'm going to drop the databases here. No, I won't drop it. Okay, let's just wait for it to come up. So before I start, do we understand what we're trying to do? Do you understand what we're trying to do? Okay, I take that as a yes. So
that's like you want to do a database refresh, but you want to automate it.
Yes, but everybody does this at work. You manually take the backup of the database and you come and restore it here, right? But this one, they want you to automate the process of doing it. So in this particular, what I want to do now, I'm going to use purely TSQL for it. So a good starting point is you can make reference to my GitHub. Everybody should already have the Genie, right? Come on that DBA tools. No, backup and so I think I have it here. There's this script that is called backup and restore Genie. This is actually good. We copy this script. Now there's a mistake. There's a bug in the script. I thought I could change it, but apparently I didn't change it. There's a space here. I'm going to edit it. So now I am on SQL 01. Okay.
Please record the section.
Okay, are we started recording, right?
I think it's been live streamed.
Oh, okay. So paste this one here.
Wow.
So now let me just edit the script, because if you don't edit it, it's going to leave spaces. Let me show you what it's going to do. Let me show you the effect of this space. I'll show you the effect of this space. If you execute the script, sorry, if you execute the script, it's going to generate your backup script, and it's going to generate your restore script. So let me show you the effect. It's going to affect your restore.
Okay.
Your restore will not fail at work, but there are certain things that you could do that they will be complaining about spaces. Come on.
Wow.
Look at my restore script. You see, there's a space here. Can you see that?
Top all over the world.
Can you see that?
He teaches different topics. So
See that?
Space in what sense? What would that lead to? It would not execute successfully?
It will create the database with a space.
Okay.
It will create it with a space. So that is the bug. I'm going to fix it. So this is what I'm going to do now. Marketing could go similar on by marketing could go similar on by you. Okay. For those who don't
Are we
understand,
recording this?
treat it for those who understand. Okay. So this is what we want to do. So we want to do this DBO1 and DBO2. That's what we want to refresh. Now in this script, I'm going to change it here. I say where database name in, because I have a lot of database. I don't want to capture everything. I only want to limit it to these two databases, right? So I'm going to do this. Do this one, blah, blah, blah. Do this one.
Evans, are we recording this, please?
And then I will do DBO2. And so what it's going to do is that it's going to limit my script generation to these two databases.
Yes.
Okay. Now, the second thing you want to do when you want to automate this, right? You need to go to your destination server. You want to know where your data files are going. So if you go to properties, so I'm on Secure 2, I will go to database connection. So this is where my data file is going. And this is where my log file is going. So in this script, you also need to come here and make that change. Okay. Put this so that you have a ready-made script. The ready-made script is going to already know where your data file is going, where your log file is going. So when you are restoring, it's going to be an easy step, right? Then you come here and then cancel. So I'm going to come back here and put this one here. So boom. All right. So we
sorry, Mr. Bade, before you go on, can I ask a question, please? So what if you have your database is going to when you have different file paths for the databases?
Yes, provide the file path here.
Okay.
Have different file path, provide it here, and you can edit it in the restore statement that will be generated, right? Okay, now the last thing we need to do is the backups. Where do we want the backups to go?
Yeah, but
Where do we want the backups to go?
hello,
So
buddy.
yeah, go ahead.
I think the question is, since you have two databases specified on your predicate, what if they are on different locations? How do you put that into
Yes.
consideration?
In situations like that, there's another script I can, I might not be able to get to that one here, but you have the restore script here. So you can make the change before you automate it. Okay, I will show you when I get to the restore. So now this part is where our backups are going to, right? So let me find somewhere here. I'm going to find a file share here that I can use. Let's see. Properties. I think I already shared this one. Sharing. Oh, I didn't share this one. So, you know, let me just SQL refresh. I think this is the folder I want. Properties. So we're gonna copy this one.
All that work, that's like it was a 6-figure job individually. So he's not gonna
All right.
that.
Okay, so now in this script, because a lot of people have called me about this backup generator script, there are three things you are changing. You are changing your backup path. I recommend using a network path. Okay, when you're using a network path, this is good. Okay, you don't need to copy the backup files from. Sorry, my. Can you please get me the charger, please? So the backup is going to this place. You don't need to copy it from one server to another server. The next thing you want to do is to change on the restore side where your data file and your log file is going. And you can see the comment here, right? And the final thing here is that based on this, sorry guys, based on the last part of the script, you can choose which database you want to use or the one you want to omit. So right now I've made all that change. So I'm just going to execute the script. So it has given me the two databases. So this is my backup script. So if you copy the script, thank you.
If you want all user databases backed up.
If you want all user database backup, then you would edit it another way. Because this one says where database name in. Before, by default, my script will say not in. So you will remove all the system databases and your user database because you don't want to move that. But this one, I want to limit it to only these two databases. So I'll just say, I'll remove this not. I'll say where database in this. Okay.
But can you just update that script again so that this last part you can write a little note there too that if you want it like
comment
this.
it out.
Okay.
If you want it like this is what you do here. If you don't want all of this, please do it like this. I think that would also help when you send it to anybody.
Where's our Jira? Our Jira.
You just add another line of where clause, then you comment it out.
Yeah. In my environment, we have dedicated people using Jira.
So what we just did here now is we just generated our backup script and we generated our restore script. In my own opinion, you have done the majority of the work. So let us go and automate the backup. Copy this and let us look at that backup script once again and see what it does. Let me increase the zoom. Now, this backup script is taking a backup to this location with compression. It's a copy only backup, so it's not going to break your log chain and your log sequence number, right? So I'll take this, copy this, then I'll go to my jobs under SQL Server Agent. We just say new job. I'll just say DB refresh automation. Okay. Steps. We create the first step, which is DB refresh automation. And we put in the back, right? So this is the script. We just put the script here, okay? And you click on OK, and you click on OK. All right. So we've created a job. Where is the job? The job is DB refresh automation, right? DB refresh automation. This is the job. Okay. Now, let me come to that SQL refresh folder, and I am just going to delete everything that is there. You know what? Maybe I should modify this a bit, but I don't want to confuse anybody. So I will modify it. I don't like this date and timestamp that is there. You can remove it, but that's fine. Let's leave it. Let's leave it like that for now. Okay. So we have automated our DB refresh. Let us test this job. If you come to the job and click on start, our expectation is that if the backup see, we just took the backup now. Okay. So backup successful. So we know that our backup automation works. Right? Is that Banana Boy song? They're singing Banana Boy, Banana Boy. Oh, that's nice. Oh, yeah, this guy don't go. So we are done with the DB automation. Okay, guys. Now the next question is this: when we want to do a refresh in a lower environment, what should we do first?
These are some permissions script out.
Yes, stripped out database users and permissions, right? So what you want to do is, I'm sure you guys already have the script. I believe I have it somewhere here in my GitHub also. It's equal to script out database user and permission.
Okay, but while you are doing that, can I quickly ask a question?
Please go ahead.
Does full backup actually break the log sequence chain? Do I need to make a copy backup?
Yes, it's better. It's always good here. Full backup breaks the log sequence chain.
From experience, I think, well, that may be another debate.
Because what happens is this: any subsequent backup you take after that full backup, it will reference the LSN for that full backup.
Yeah, but
you take that backup to somewhere else that is not in your normal storage location, and you don't have access to it, you won't be able to use it.
But if you have the previous full backup before that backup, and you have all the transaction logs from that previous full backup, all in after the same full backup, your LSN chain will still remain.
So
I've demoed it.
If you take the first full backup, right?
Yeah.
And you take another full backup.
Yes.
Or let's put it like this: if you take a full backup, and there are transaction logs that references that full backup, right?
Yes.
It's fine. Okay. But if you take another full backup and you took transaction logs and differential backup after that new full backup.
Yes.
They reference that full backup. So
Yeah.
it's possible that.
Meanwhile, you could go demo this because it was an issue of discussion at work. So I did some research, and people have different opinion. Let's say we take a full backup of Sunday, and we have transaction log backup happening every 15 minutes. We took another full backup again on Wednesday. Transaction log job is still running, right? Full backup happens, and it's not a copy only backup. And we want to restore, and we couldn't get the full backup of Wednesday, but we can get the full backup of Sunday and all the transaction log backup all till Friday. Are you saying we can't restore it? Because from experience, we were able to restore it.
Yeah, let's demo it. By definition, if you don't use a copy only, you break the log sequence.
Yes.
So, but let's do it because I've done it before. Sometimes you might stage your lab incorrectly, but I know that you are a smart person. So it's better for us to demonstrate it and we to the fight. I'm tempted to put $1,000, but the last time I did it,
I like money. Michael, will you put in 10,000?
No, you can also like what you're saying is there's a way to do that, right? Because when you're restoring, you can also restore to a certain point in time.
No, he's not talking about that restore. He's talking about just the
So
full
let's say
backup.
the blockchain is broken. The blockchain is broken, right? And you have another log, right? And so you can restore to a point in time, right, for that log where they'll have that gap that is missing between.
No, there's no data loss.
That's
no data
not-
loss. You are not
Okay,
losing any
okay,
data.
guys, let's do our automation. We can.
But yeah, let's finish the automation and try that if we have time. I want to see.
What we did is so what we have done is
Can we record this class?
It's recorded. It's recorded.
So what we have done initially is we have automated our full backup. I'm sure everybody understood what we did there. You understood that clearly. Okay. So we are going to the restore side now. The restore side, what we're trying to do is before we go and automate our restore job, it is important that we script out the users and permissions for those databases. So in this case, what I would do is I've copied my script here. This is the script I use for users and permission. It's somewhere on the internet there. You can copy it. There was one I got. I don't know where I kept that script. It will script out users and permission for all the database on this.
Exactly what I was asking. Yeah. Yes.
I have the script, but it's somewhere. I think it's under my bed. I've searched under your bed. I don't know. Jesus. I've been like that.
It's a cursor. I think I have it like that, but it's a cursor. It goes through. It goes through
Yes,
the
it
database.
Yeah, one was called. I see another one I used that stop procedure. Is it MS for reach? I can't remember the name of the code.
Yes,
Stop
it's
procedure.
something like that. MS for
Yeah.
each.
Yes.
But it's DB. But this guy
Yes, correct.
would do it very well. DBA tools would do it very well. But I don't want to use PowerShell in this. I'm just going to use strict TCP.
So this guy now will just script out the databases that you want.
Our database.
Per one.
Our database.
You look at the top. DB01 is the database.
Oh, per database. Okay.
So Tony, the script that you used and that a lot of you guys used, by the time you finish running the script, it will put a comment here.
Yeah.
And that comment usually messes up when you are running it, except you comment it out. It puts something here.
Complete. The thing is complete or something.
I edited it and I took it out. So that's why it's not showing in mine. Just FYI.
How did you edit that one?
Oh yeah, it's actually you can do it. You just go and look at the code. You just remove it. It's a text. Just remove it. Yes. So now, unfortunately, I don't have users and permissions. Maybe I should create one. Let's create one so that this can be more interactive. Let's call it.
You step on the job or you're creating a whole new job?
Yeah, you're getting there, but I want to create a user
Oh.
that we can use to simulate it. Yeah. So let's say percent deal should be for there.
Oh, Balende.
So I'm just going to map it, give this guy data reader.
And check the first one when you're creating the users have permission. It's $3. Why did you not check the first one? Any reason?
Sorry, come with your question again.
You just create users have permission. You want to create user, right? And the 3 check, they ask 3 check for the security.
The name is enforce password policy. I want to enforce password policy. The other ones I
don't do that in my environment. Do I? Is it is it best practice?
It's not good I mean, it's good to enforce password policy.
Okay.
Yeah, but this so
So the password can expire over a period of time and you reset it instead of leaving it the same forever.
So I created one user. Let me create another user now, and let me call this one Salem.
Please create another one. Call it Chick-fil-A.
Call it Angela, your best friend.
Did you assign it? Okay.
I'm just going to give Salem. I'll give Salem the DBO now for
Database.
but I think DBO 2. I think the one I did first was DBO 1. So okay. So let's regenerate this user permission again. So you should already see we have done it, right? So I'm going to copy this out. Okay, watch what I'm doing here, guys. Open a notepad. As I dey call work for Tony, as in hand they shake, I can't laugh, say, I don't put it under pressure. I had like 3 meetings. I'm like, oh God, Tony, put your hand together, carry your camera on. So yeah, I have
I
scripted
never sleep for 2 days because of that.
video too. So see, guys, I'm keeping all that permission. You can keep it in separate notepad, but I don't want to do it. I want to keep everything in one notepad. Okay, and I'll show you why.
And you have the use so you can
Yes, the use is already here, so there's
don't
always
worry about that.
you can differentiate it. When it's running the script, it will use the right context.
Yes.
Okay, so now I have my script. So let us go back to that refresh. Remember that it already generated our refresh command for us. Okay, so copy this, and now please you can make this edit on the lower environment. Don't edit it. So for the person that is asking that I have a different drive and all of that, this is where you make that change. You change
Okay.
Yeah, you change it here before you go and apply it. You change it here. Okay, so let us automate our job now. Now, one of the things we want to do here is this. The problem is this: if they use that lower environment, this command can most likely fail because it will say that cannot obtain exclusive access.
Exclusive lock, yeah.
Now there are 2 things you can do. Let me show you the first thing. You can alter your database. Remember this? You come here, let's come to that database and use something like
Single
this.
user mode. No.
And then it's a single user mode. Sometimes that will work. Sometimes
Lock you out.
it can lock you out. So it just depends.
I use the script first so that
That lockout is not funny.
Yes, that lockout is not funny. You'll be fighting with the system.
yeah.
So
Now they're going to
you can
fail
put
us.
it on top of it here, right?
So
I'll say
immediately
alter this
it then run.
single user mode. Then, because it's 2 things we need to do. We need to say at the end, when you finish running the script, you want to change it back to multi-user mode. So script it out. There's no action. What do you mean there's no action?
Because you did not make the changes. So change it and go back to change it.
Oh my God.
No.
My Lord, my Lord.
No.
I want to give him a gift. What can I give to you, sir?
Sir, you know what to send to me.
I don't want this thing to mess with me. I have some sections of let me use something else.
Okay. Kano.
Let me go to Kano DB and mess around with Kano DB. Option. Sorry guys, I know I'm moving a little bit fast. Hopefully you can go back to the recording. So
Well, life does not wait for man.
okay. Yeah, so
only women.
Only women.
Now you can script it out. Yeah.
All right. And of course, I didn't have to do this, but I wanted to show you guys because we can just write out the script or go to the ChatGPT that my professor accused me of. Now I have to withdraw from the class now. So yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Change it to yes. So we can do it, right? And we will introduce this into our Okay, I hope Banana DB will not chase us away and say our money has finished.
No, they cannot do that. I'm here now.
Yeah, just go and buy sweets.
You know, so Michael don't get shares for that.
I wanted to say Mark as the owner of the place. Say I'm here now.
Yes, now.
So you can do your script like this, guys. You can do this. You can do this. Or you can add something else. Let me show you another thing. Let me show you something you had.
I wanted you to.
By the way, when you're done with that script, can you please post it on the chat so that we can just extract?
This is equal to drop all connection to a database. This one is actually very effective. Very effective. This one is very effective. You see this script? If you use this script, okay?
But at times you have to use this, you have to run this thing more than once to get the results you want.
Yeah.
Has that happened to you?
Well, on few occasions, yes. You can introduce this to your jobs. And we just need to change the database name. And we're already using bad eyes to look at me already now.
So, but that no wait also means withdraw back immediately, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So we've changed it here, right? Done it. So we need to change it here to DB2, right? Okay. So now, what does this first script do? This first script will look at all the sessions and it will go and kill all the sessions that are. Then we are going to change this to single user mode. And then we are going to restore the database. And then we are going to bring it back to multi-user mode. So let me space it out. So it's
sorry, Mr. Bade. Mr. Bade. The first script is going to kill all the sessions.
Both including his own session, right?
Yeah, that means if there were a job running, it's going to kill the job too.
Yes.
Or maybe a statement running. So then it will trigger a rollback.
Yeah, it will trigger a rollback. A rollback can happen.
With that rollback not affect the restore process that you're going to trigger in the next step? Because sometimes rollback will really be troublesome.
Yes, the rollback will be troublesome. But again, don't forget that you are running this mostly on a dev environment, on a development environment. Whichever way, if you were restoring manually, you would have right? If you are refreshing a database on a lower environment and it say do it now, what will you do? You come to the database, right? You go to right click, you do a restore, right? You go to device, select this, wherever the stuff is. Let's assume for some whatever. Let me say that this is it. Where is that? Respond now. Nobody has time to waste like this now.
Are you using a Mac or Windows?
So while this is taking time to respond, I like to say that you must also have an idea of the size of the database. So you know how long the backup takes so that you can also rightly choose the time that you want to take to restore it in the lower environment.
You guys noticed that I didn't schedule it.
You just schedule the job.
Yes,
I think can you make the restore dependent on the next step? Why saying when this step finish, trigger this next job, when this job finish, trigger this next job?
It depends on how your environment is set up because you can trigger a restore job from that single job. So you just need to disable this restore job and it will go and trigger it. If it's on the same server, it's usually cool. But if it's on the server, then you could have a little bit of conflicts there.
So in this case, Bade, what do we do with regards to the jobs that have already been scheduled, like the agent jobs? What's especially a backup? Do we stop? Do we disable? We
are doing a copy only backup. Just make sure that the backups are not running at the same time. It is not even good to run at the same time. If you notice that one is running, the other one will hold up.
Okay.
Sorry, this thing is taking. Oh shit! Come on, answer me now. So why this one is busy wasting our time? This is what.
Sorry, what was the answer to that question I asked? I got distracted. You said you didn't schedule it, and so we have to run it manually.
No. What was the question you asked again, sir?
I said you have to know how long your backup would take.
Yes.
So that you know the time you want to fix for the restore to kick in.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. Yes.
Oh, okay, okay. I thought somebody had another.
You know that your backup runs for 1 hour, right? Well, let's say you set your backup job to run for 8. You know that by 9 it will be done. You can go and set your restore job to happen by 10. because by that time, it knows that the backup is already done and it's waiting for you on that server, right? That's what you do. You give enough time for it. So this is technically my restore job. So let's go and do that restore. Let's go and do the restore. Let's automate the restore now. You come to jobs and do new jobs. Okay. Restore DB refresh. Restore DB refresh.
Mr. Bade.
Yeah.
So Tony did this, the one you were making reference to, and he talked about compatibility level. Do you want to touch on that?
Yeah, we'll talk about that. Yeah.
Okay.
So I just copied all that script here. So you guys already know what the script is going to do. Script number 1, kill all the session. Script number 2, set it to use single user mode. Script number 3, restore database. Script number 4, and it's going to just repeat it. Okay. So we come here and then we say okay. And now we need to create a new step. So in this step, we will say add users and permissions. So remember that users and permission that we got initially, we just get all of this and put it here and then click on OK. And then we have the restore, we have the refresh and click on OK.
Don't fix any open.
If you want to fix a file user, you can add another
Yeah,
step. I don't fix a file user. Yeah.
No, don't fix a file users.
I'm sorry.
No,
Yeah.
no, papa and mama.
Yeah. Okay, so now let us test our jobs. So let me open, I think we already have a session open on DBO1 and DBO2 because when we generated the script, we had sessions open. So let us come to the job. Okay. So this is what I will do. Just to make this more interesting, let us delete all the tables here. So we'll know that our refresh job worked or not, right?
That was Object Explorer details that he went to. F7.
Yeah, the shortcut man. You just like taking shortcuts, right?
How you know?
Yeah. As we did, market don't get about 30 minutes conversation with the both people wait there. Wondering how it's getting big jobs. Anyways, I deleted the databases here. I deleted the tables here.
Okay. You know you're recorded, right?
Oh.
But gay.
This is not my refresh. This is not my refresh. This is not my refresh. So this is our restore job, right? I'm just going to come here and click on start. So you see, restore DB, add users and permission. Click on start. And I gave you a script that can check if your restore is working, right? This equal to check database back restore progress or restore status. You guys should have all this script handy.
Yeah, very. You sneeze on my own side. You sneeze on the chat side. You want to go and give me whatever you are carrying. Okay. It's funny, give you, but.
Okay, Mike, we are trying to pay attention. You know.
Sorry, my people.
This guy will allow them for sure from here. Okay, so the restore job is completed, right? So what I was trying to show you guys from here is, I mean, at work, if they say, oh, how many percentage completion is your restore? This script is good. This script is good. So you can use the script. So let me add that to my GitHub. Sign into my GitHub. I can just put that one there for you guys and pick it. Oh shit. Okay, I have my email address.
So I don't use crossword.
Oh, sugar.
Oh, we are recording now.
And this one that Evans has already put us on live stream now.
I'm telling you.
93651.
I can make it. I can remove it from public.
By tomorrow, they'll send you how many requests to come to church.
I already cover my face.
Michael, you start paying $50 henceforth once you say something.
He's fining. He has the money, he will pay.
Ah.
I have been begging this guy to go and represent us in Nashville and buy good car. He's still driving one rubbish car.
No, luxury car.
Your car is the engine is going to lock in Jesus' name.
Mike, the money making dada.
Car.
Yeah. I'm fixing that space issue right now.
Okay.
So commit changes.
Then you can fuck the repo.
Mike, please complete your sentence on time. People think that I'm a bad child like you. So it is you and Kumbi that are in the same class of badness. So you're deep, complicated, deep.
So Mr. Bade, quick question. So since this is a nightly job or configured to be nightly, if the project is for like 6 months, I think there will be need for you to modify the code for permissions, because if there's any change, right?
Now,
Okay.
so this is a base way of doing it. There's a more complex way of doing it that we can get a developer to do. That one, I don't want to break my head on that one. But okay, let's look at our refresh. I will address that question, Wale. So now look at this. So if we come back here, we should see that our database has been refreshed. Remember that I deleted all the tables before. So right now, you did not refresh your. Wait, did I delete the table from the source? Let's see what we have from the source. Tables. Okay, we have tables on the source. So this is where they want to turn the Babalawo to a liar now.
Well, for your question, DBA Tools has something called sync logins. Look at that. You can create a job for that. So you can sync the logins. So you don't have to worry. You can be doing that every 5 minutes.
Okay, so for some reason this did not happen. So let us go to our job and see what happened in the job. Because our agent, nightly refresh, view script. So only step 2 ran. Why?
Check your schedule.
But you didn't restore. What was step 1 supposed to do?
Did you put if this job succeeds, goes to the next step, or maybe say quit upon success?
So is there?
You starting at
Let's check the advance.
Did
Check
you
the
schedule the
advance.
job?
No. Wait, guys. It's starting at 1. It's supposed to start at 1.
Exactly.
Okay.
If I click and say start, it should show me
Number 1. Yeah, where to start from.
Yes. So something is off.
Yeah.
Yeah, something is off. Okay.
Yeah, it's showing it now.
Yeah, failed. I know why. I think it's that table variable that will make our step fail.
Yeah, that was how my was doing.
No, that's not yours was failing. No, we need to.
That's not why yours was failing.
No, it's the same red. The same red check mark.
Baba, it will show red now. It's not purple.
This is the 10 years DBA that is talking.
Wait, this is a recorded session. No?
This one has
This is
10
a recorded
years
session.
experience.
My boss will say, "What did you just say? Red check mark."
I don't think he likes. He doesn't like that table variable that I put in there. So let me go back and edit my job. I just took out those table variable guys. So he doesn't like it. I don't think he can run it within this session. So I'll go and edit the job and leave this one back there. So
that queue session is what you removed?
Yes, that queue session is what I removed.
Okay.
Yeah. So you might have to run it. So this is what I'm removing, this queue section. I've already removed it from the base script. So I have put the script get back without that queue. So I'll just use only the alter database set to sync the user mode and all of that. So I'll run the job now.
Chris James, can you mute, please?
Please mute. So
Sorry.
My wife is going to kill me today. My wife is going to kill me today. Let's see how
We'll bring you back to life.
Okay.
That video where you saying give me, I will carry you, go meet that pastor. that okay, will they record? Man, no digress.
Remember we recorded.
Let me just cover my face. So
Oga Bade, I'm very confused. So I guess
amazing grace will find you.
Amen.
Don't worry. You were once lost, but now you'll be found. So
Amen.
now, what we did here. So the way we are doing it now is like a simple base way to do your automation. Now, I will tell you the downsides to this. The downsides to this is that sometimes this, even though we put alter database to set single user mode and all of that, sometimes you might not still be able to get your database into single user mode. So it will fail because of let us check our restore status, by the way, because I'm curious to see why it's not done yet. So backup restore status, I already put that in the script, so you guys can grab that also if you need it. Let us see where we are. SQL O2. So nothing is running. It has failed. Oh Lord.
Let's see the log now, the error.
Yeah, we'll see that. We'll see. I don't know. No, I don't like this coffee. Starbucks coffee that I like. This coffee that is not making me sleep.
What kind of coffee you want from Starbucks?
Don't worry, we'll get it. I'll get it on the way.
Okay. So we're gonna be here for another few minutes. Don't pick it up.
No, don't worry, my girl. How can I be sending a millionaire work?
No.
What am I?
That way you can continue doing this.
Am I who?
Okay.
Okay, go and get it for him.
I'm doing it for you guys.
Can you guys see? See the reason. Can you see the reason? Exclusive access could not be obtained. This is the reason.
That's the altar.
So this is very, very annoying. Very annoying. So
can you increase the font on your display?
Yes. Sorry about that.
No, that's just for top. Doesn't increase the one down here.
Yeah, sometimes it can affect the one down. I think on the recent stuff. So let's say start job at 7. Run it again.
You can bring this thing down instead of it blocking your hand. Correct.
Because I can do Ojoro now. I don't want to do Ojoro because at the place of work you have these issues. So so you can take the help of this guy, but then it defeats that automation if you have to go and run the queue session yourself. So this is the reason why our job is not restored, by the way, guys. This is the reason. Because I have session open and it's still not able to acquire exclusive session. So if I go here, this is me cheating. This is me cheating. Okay. So it has failed and I know it's for the same reason. Let's go to view history.
Well, closing those sessions is as good as killing the sessions that is not allowed at work.
Yeah, closing the session, yeah, but which you might not be able to see. But of course, I will give you the script that you can just
who is active show you what is running and then you kill it.
It can, but what I'm trying
at my place, we have that script that you removed though. We will always close the session before doing that restore.
Yes, is because so they say no, we have it. We have the script here.
Yes, we have it.
The thing here is this. running it within this session.
Mm-hmm.
Within my restore
The
session.
same session, okay.
Exactly.
Within my restore session
So-
is problem.
So I have another script that I've used for this where it kills everything, even if someone trying to hold on, because I had an issue before where it's like those
Can you guys see?
applications,
Yeah.
it succeeded.
Yeah, it succeeded. So the thing here is that script that I took out from here, okay, I don't think it likes. So we are here together. Let's play with this a bit. Let's play with this. So I'm going to go back and open a session here, and I'll open a session here. Let's open a session down here and just do whatever here. Okay, I will leave a session open in DBO1, and I'll leave a session open in DBO2. I think I have succeeded in confusing some people, but
You just read my mind because
I am honestly
for the
confused.
new guys, they will not know this speed, but
yeah, that's why they have senior men like you. So the job here, our job here is fine. It ran successfully here now, but I did 419. That is why it ran. I went to close the session myself. But the question is, imagine you're already sleeping or you're in Las Vegas wasting your money and your restore job is supposed to work, but it's not working because it could not obtain a session. So I don't expect you to go there and go and manually kill it. So the reason why the restore job failed 3 times was because it could not obtain exclusive access to the database. So here is a solution here. This solution will kill any session that is talking to this database. Basically, that's what it does. So if I come here and I say execute, it works. So what I was hoping that I could do is come to properties, let me leave the job first. So let me
add it as another step, or maybe it's one.
So let us test out something. Let's test out something. I'm going to close this. Hopefully the senior men here can remember enough and break it down to. So let me put it back here. Okay. So let's see. If we run it together like this. And Tony, this was what I was trying to get you to do. If your script can run when you're doing it GUI, you're not using SSMS, then you can now take the script and now put it into a job. So you can troubleshoot like this, step by step like this. So I want to execute everything together here. So yeah, so it works. So what if I now take this and I now put it here, because that was what I was trying to do, right? In the first place. So this one will now be DB2, okay? DB02, all right? So if I run this one, let's test this one again, see that it works. Okay, now let's run everything together. So it doesn't like something here. It doesn't like something here. So
you are declaring twice.
Declaring a because we are using one session.
Yes.
Because you're
Badge the two query. You can put a goal in between them and see if that helps.
Yeah.
As to what? What do you say?
Put a goal. Put a goal there, yeah. GO. After
no,
the
you
next
can put
line.
it down anyway. Yeah, it can be there too, but it can be down.
So let's try it this way. It doesn't
It didn't work.
It should not work. In as much as it's on that
still the variable that you're declaring twice.
Let's try this.
So remove the second declare.
No, we cannot remove it. You messed up the code.
You cannot remove the second declare. You
has already been declared.
I get what you're saying, Kombi. Yeah. So maybe, and this is what I don't want to do. I will have to create multiple jobs. So if we do it in one session,
exactly,
it works.
If no, you have to do
it in one session, it works. Can you see?
That's it.
If we do it in one session, it works. So, but if we do it in multiple sessions, it works. So that will now take me. The most difficult part is automating the job. Once you automate the job, then you are good forever, right? So let's come here. So instead of doing this step in
one step,
restore in one step, you have multiple restore job, which let me not go there because some people will make me complete my statement. I don't want to complete my statement. So I know the people that are making me complete my statement. People like John. John will hold it. Bade, you talk this to him. Oh, yeah.
John is not here.
John
You,
is here.
don't worry,
John is
Mr.
here.
Bade. Don't worry.
Yeah. So Tony, this
Yes.
might be what you need to do. You just need to do it maybe like 5 times. Your database is 5 database. You just need to do it 5 times. So I'll now say restore DB. I'll call this one DBO2. This one is for DBO2. So DBO2, right? And I have to create another job that will restore DBO1, right? So we'll have 2 jobs. So restore DBO1. Okay.
Get down. Get down.
So this restore DBO1. So we have 2 steps now. You see that? So this one I need to move this step up. Move up. It doesn't matter. DBO1 and DBO2, right? So click on OK.
Yes.
One increase step cannot be reached until. Yeah. Is this in the following step cannot be reached with the current job step flow logic? Okay.
Is this intended? Yes.
Is this?
Get up, get up, get up, get up.
Let me check it. Oh no! Oh no! I wanted to check the logic.
It will save now. Now it's saving now.
Can edit it. So
Yeah,
let's
you can go back and edit.
Somebody can redo this in a cleaner session for everybody. But
I think we can try this next week though.
This is good because of the troubleshooting, because this will really help, because the troubleshooting part is what I think people should know. So on success, go to the next step. On success, go to the next step. So now, if I do on this one now, sometimes even this one fail, you want it to attempt to go and do the other ones too. So you can come here and say, edit. Because if this one fails, the whole job just stops, So you can come here and say advance and say on success, on failure, go to the next step. Yeah. So that means if you have 5 database, just put on failure, go to the next step. So at least you can restore some and you know the ones that did not work. But if your environment, they are dependent on each other, then you don't need to change it. So let's click on OK. Yes, that's intended behavior. Stop making me doubt myself. Start. So let's run this.
We'll just script the job and send to him.
Wait. Why is it trying to? Why was it defaulting to
2?
Why is it defaulting to? Something is wrong. Let's go and edit the job.
Yeah, maybe it has the same job ID.
No, it shouldn't. It shouldn't. Maybe because it was the first one or what?
We had that issue. Yes, change it there. We had that issue too. Well, that's the fix.
All right. You see troubleshooting. See all the things we just learned now.
Honestly, that troubleshooting is the best part of any learning.
Yes. Because if I did everything and it just worked smoothly, now everybody would just say, "Oh, correct." But
until we get
until you get to work, I say, Mr. Bade, it did not work the way you say, make I do. I'm like this. The jazz no work. Oh. So I think we should be good. You see, awesome. So this one, let's go and mess with it. Let's go and create. Let's open sessions down. So let's refresh it. We should find our tables there. Number 1. Fantastic. Our table is there. So let us open sessions down in O1
and O2, right?
O2. Let's refresh O2 too. The table should be there. Okay, let me open sessions now. So we know we have sessions now. So this,
but if you let it keep running, you can do
as long as the session is open.
Oh, as long as the session is open, okay.
Acquired,
but this is complete now.
Okay, let's run an update.
It doesn't matter. For as long as the session is open, it's still holding that connection.
So let's run it now.
Okay.
Wow, see, we did it.
So let's find out if we queued your session.
Oh, he killed it already. The job already failed. The job already
I know,
successful.
but just on the GUI part, let's go to those sessions.
What session? You want to see it from here? No, you won't see it from here now.
Oh, you won't see it from here. Okay.
That's why I'm saying that we should pull go
But let's do one update statement. Let's do a begin trial and an update.
1,000.
Bro,
let it keep running.
It does not matter whether the session is actively in use or not.
Or not, okay.
Yes, but this is what you want, right?
Yeah, put that one, let it keep running, and then we can now come back here to see if it killed the session there.
Because my CPU will just blow now.
Have you executed it yet?
Wait, we need
this one.
Yeah, I will execute it and then I'll start the job.
Why don't you just put begin try and pause? No commit down. So I go they run, they go.
If look at it.
Okay, go 1,000. Okay, I don't see.
So yeah, this one is running, and then we can go run that one.
Why 1,000?
The job said if you don't run, that one if you don't run,
1,000 will finish now. 1,000 don't finish.
Never
It's
finish.
still a run. It's still a run.
Good.
My system is, I can't even do anything again.
You don't
Just do 100.
Oga Bade went to collect the cheapest VM. Why not?
Okay, make me stop and then we schedule the job.
If I do 100 now.
No. So begin you run your begin trial so that at least that one go they make and run they go and
He just said the CPU will blow.
no, that one will not go. If you no run reach 1,000 before we go.
Let's end the process now.
CPU has already blown. I can't do anything on this server again. I'm a gunner.
No, now wait, make it run finish.
Hey, CP, okay, don't feel like say something, don't finish it, don't they drop. It was I saw something just now.
No, it's still they run for you.
You release, you don't release, at least you don't release some CP, you don't release some processor.
Like no vex say I say you use 1,000. I say you use 10,000.
100. What are you thinking?
My friend, will you leave me alone?
I'm to Maryland now.
So Oga, the begin trial for this one is just a select. It's only when you are doing update that one.
When you're doing an update, right? Okay, let's update now.
You walk
But wait though, if ordinary go of 1,000 CPU is making noise, what will not happen with begin trial?
When you are updated. No, we just want to update one row now.
Intran is not going to update anything.
It's just going to stay there until you commit.
It's going to stay there, right? Okay.
Please don't make me bend my back, please. I have only one feature processor.
No wonder. Now why you hang like that?
I'll make you rebuild your lab.
I mean, how much Azure is charging me on this? By the way, I'm using these guys. For those of you who don't mind paying a fixed price for your VM. I'm using these Contabo guys. Now my password remain. I don't forget that one.
So irrespective of what you use,
it's about $15 a month. Fixed, nothing changes.
So even if I leave it running.
Yes, it doesn't matter.
Wait,
15
for real? 15 every month?
Wait, that link.
Contabo is what? You can build VM on Contabo.
So I need this one.
Do they limit us to the size of VM we can choose?
Good question.
Yes.
What specification are you getting?
See, the one I have, it is super fast. It is the fastest VM, and it's just $15. I think it's 4 gig 200 memory. So
better than Azure.
4 gig 200 memory. That's good enough now.
That's not bad.
That's very, very good.
I think
so,
no, did you say 4 gig or 4 CPU?
Should we end the refresh video and quickly do a Contabo setup?
Okay, but did you say for CPU count, Abi?
Yeah, let's see it.
Are we done with refresh? Make I stop.
CPU and 200 gig of memory.
That's
done. Whenever I finish, we refresh.
The refresh don't finish now. Oh, waiting, we just want test now this session.
Yeah, we're trying to test the section.
It is done, my people. Go and test
it. Done. It's done. Make I stop the recording.
Hello, Mr. Bade.
Yes, sir.
Wanna agree?
Sorry, I can't really see. What version of SQL Server do you have on SQL 01 and SQL 02?
It's 2014.
It's 2014. So in Tony's case, Tony had an upgrade step error because it was going from 2012 to 2019. Okay,
wow.
Sorry, to 2022. So that is not something a one-off must have been off or something.
Is there no direct path from 12 to 22?
There is a direct path from 12 to 22. Okay. So because I told him to rerun the job manually and it worked.
Okay.
So but Tony, Are you saying that since you run the job, you automated the job yesterday night, you ran it
No,
manually?
I did not automate it. I just left it there because I was tired.
Did you? So you have the job updated in your step?
Oh yes. Yeah,
Okay,
but I
so
didn't automate
did
it.
you run it? Did you run the step from the job, or you just still have the script running?
No, I just run the script from the. I mean, I run it manually. What do you mean by running from the job? I mean, to run it from the job itself.
Evado, can you stop this stuff?